So I want to welcome my co-host, Mr. P, and our special guest, Mr. Bongrit. You are welcome to this Zoom session, and I welcome you all to this live Zoom session. So without wasting of our time, I will move to the topic of today, which is the preliminary knowledge for team building. So team building, some people call it referring, some call it affiliates, but we in RoyalQ, we call it team building. Why? Because in affiliates, most of their reward ends after the sale is made. Most of their reward ends after the sale is made. Like if you refer someone now to a Tesla company to go and buy a car, they can give you 5% or 10% as your commission. But after that reward, you don't see any other reward again. If the person is using the car, the company doesn't pay you anymore. So, but in team building, we hold you by your hands. In RoyalQ team building, we hold you by your hands and we pull you from the ground to where you want to be. So we are not just after the first reward RoyalQ gives. So we are after the long run benefits. So that's why we call it team building, because we help you to achieve your financial goal. So that's why we land that are assets, that's how cryptocurrency is. Cryptocurrency is an asset, but a digital asset, meaning you cannot feel it, but you can see it.
Leader OBO, it's like you're having a glitch in network. Can you exit?
Assets are being kept. So we are
Hello,
cryptocurrency traders.
hello, Leader OBO, you're having a glitch in
So am I
network.
audible?
You can exit and enter again. You're having issue with your
Okay,
network.
just
We can hardly hear you. Can you hear me? Can you kindly exit the app and enter the app again? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's happening this period. We're always having issue with network. Same also occurred yesterday. So I think we'll wait for him a little bit. It's up now, right?
RoyalQ, please unmute your mic. Can you hear me, RoyalQ?
Okay, looks like this network of a thing is becoming something else. Let me continue. Let me just carry on a little bit before it come up again. Okay, since it's here again. Please unmute your mic. Leader Obio.
Please, am I audible now? If I'm audible, please help me type 1 on the chat box.
Yeah, you are audible. Continue, sir.
All right, thank you very much. My Nigerian network is very bad. My MTN and LTE, no one they give me. I'm sorry, please. So just like I said, if you're new in this meeting, this is a team builders meeting. We normally hold this meeting on the Wednesdays. So if you are new to this meeting, we are crypto traders. We are a team of crypto traders, and crypto is an asset, a digital asset. So you cannot feel it, but you can see it. You know, crypto is just like the land. You know, land is an asset. You can see it. You know, so we are crypto traders. We trade cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrency is the new evolution of money. Is the new evolution of money. You know, money started from barter to cowries and to paper, to coins, to paper, and now we are entering into digital means. So cryptocurrency is the financial improvement in money. So we are a team of crypto traders. We trade cryptocurrency using an AI robot. We have an AI that helps us to monitor the market, because the cryptocurrency market is very vast, is very big, that you need, if at all you want to do it by yourself, you need to you need a proper focused, you need an undivided attention for you to trade cryptocurrency properly. So you see, that's why most of the times you see people having different systems. You know, they are monitoring a coin, and they are monitoring coin. They are doing this. They are doing that. They are always glued to their system so that they can see the movement of the market, so that they can exit the market at the right time. So because the market is very volatile, it can go up and it can come down. So that's why we 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 trade this cryptocurrency using this AI. This AI helps you to automate your trade. So it helps you to trade cryptocurrency with ease, because the AI does majority of the work for you. All you need to do is to just instruct the robot, and it performs the task. So the robot is not with your money. The RoyalQ company is not with your money. They are just service providing company. They're not with your money. Your money is seated in your exchange. The exchange is our crypto bank. Just like the way we have the First Bank and the GT Bank. That's how we have our own bank in the crypto space, and it is called an exchange or wallet. So your money is seated in your exchange, while the robot is being binded through API to help you trade. And this API only gives the robot two permissions: one, to monitor the markets, and two, to trade for you. So that is just the permission you're giving the robot, and it does all the function for you. So Using this RoyalQ, now we make money from trading. We make money from trading while we use this RoyalQ. But RoyalQ made another means of another means to earn money through RoyalQ, and that is why we are here today. That is why we are building teams today. You know, there's this saying that says, if you want to go far, you go with people. If you want to go fast, you go alone. But for me, I will say, if you want to go fast and far, you go with people. Because when you have a community of traders, or let me say you have a community, you have people you are working with to achieve a common goal, you know. And if everybody in that community is to bring a stone to a venue, and you have 10 people, so you and I know that you with your team of 10, you are bringing 11 stones. You are going far and you're going fast. But why, if you are to do it alone, you have to go like 11 times to go and get a stone. So you can see that I totally disagree with that statement, because when you go with people, when you work with people, you go fast and you go far. So now that brings us to our topic of today. Topic of today is the preliminary knowledge we need in team building. So team building, some call it affiliates, some call it referring. They are still the same thing, but in RoyalQ, we call it team building. Why do we call it team building? We call it team building because unlike the affiliates and the referring terms, most of the benefit ends after the direct sale has been made. What do I mean by that? Okay, for example, if you are to refer someone to a Tesla company, and the client gets to sign a deal or purchases a car, let me say a car from the company, you know, the company pays you 5 to 10% possibly for bringing someone to patronize them. So, and that one-time payment, and after that one-time payment, you don't get any benefit except you bring someone on that client to for patronage. So, but in RoyalQ, we are more concerned on the long run benefits. We don't just end by bringing you to the business. We still hold you by your hands, and you know, teach you step by step on how you can achieve the financial freedom. We still hold you by your hands and teach you what you need to know, how you can grow that your $10, $100, $200 to your desired figures. So that is why we call it team building, because you are building a team. You are building an empire with people. You are building a network with people. So the people tend to make more before you as the builder make more. So you have to teach people how to make more money before you as builder can actually make more money. So for you to be a good team builder, you must always have a long run foresight. You shouldn't just be focused on the reward, for the direct reward you get for bringing a prospect. So you have to have a long-term vision for you to go far in this business. So one of the knowledge just like I said, is you have to have a long-time foresight. Secondly, you need to have a proper knowledge. You need to have a proper knowledge of the product. You need to have a proper knowledge of the business, because in every business, you need to learn before you earn. The level of knowledge you have determines the level of money you make. So that's why you need a proper knowledge of the business, so that you can easily, talk to people about the business. In RoyalQ, the knowledge you need to have is that you need to know that the robot only helps you trade cryptocurrency. The robot is not with your money. The robot only helps you to monitor and makes profit for you. And the profit is making for you, everything is in your exchange wallet. So when you have this knowledge that you are not giving anybody your money in RoyalQ, then you have this confidence for you to promote the business. You have the confidence for you to, invite your friends and family into the business. So knowledge about the business is very important for you to go far in team building. You need to understand what RoyalQ is and how it works, and you should be able to teach your team members on how they should make more money. So you shouldn't just be focused on the direct bonus. You should also be focused on a long-term benefit. So another one is consistency. You need to be consistent. For every business, consistency is the key. Whether you are making progress or not, you just have to show up for your business every day. You cannot have a business, cannot have a physical business. Let me say you are selling yam, and you open the shop today. Tomorrow you get to sell 5 tubers. The next day you sold 2 tubers. Then the third day, no customer asks you what is the price, how much are you selling? And the fourth day you now say no, because nobody asked you about your market yesterday. Then you will not open your store and do your business the third day, the fourth day. No, you will still come out and still show up for the business, because you never can tell. Maybe it's that fourth day that you are neglecting. Maybe that's the day that someone will just come and ask you how much is the total tubers of yam you're having. So you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent, because even the people you are telling about the business, they are also watching you. In this online space, especially business that are online, people are very skeptical about it. Him about it again. Let me know. Let me understand what he's telling me. So, like me, when I joined RoyalQ, I've been seeing the post of RoyalQ for like a year in my uplines.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are still having the same issue. We are very sorry for the challenges. These are part of it. Surely, I will definitely come back. But meanwhile, let me keep adding one or two things for what he has said. Uh, Building a team is very important in every business you are doing. So you cannot actually move without having a team. You cannot, in even any physical business that you're doing, it has to do with referral, it has to do with marketing, it has to do with affiliating. So these are the things we do normally, physically. We do it every day or nearly to us. We
Yeah,
refer people.
I am back. I
You are
don't know
back.
if I'm
Okay,
audible.
continue, sir. Thank you.
Sorry, please. I don't know. It trained there, so my network is kind of bad. I'm sorry, please. So just like as I was saying, I said in every business, your consistency matters. You have to show up every day. This is the basic knowledge you need to have in every business. Once you have this basic knowledge, if of in every business, you see that you know you'll be different from others. Even in a class of 10, one person will take first, another person will take second. So what makes that person to take first is determination, the extra effort the person is putting in. So if you are consistent in a business, and a business like RoyalQ, if you are consistent in a business like RoyalQ, you'll be surprised that a day will just come, and like the day I signed up 3 to 4 people a day. Why? And these people know that I have told them about the business that day. I have told them like for like 2 years, and all of a sudden they just met me. Okay, we are ready. We've seen that you've posted this business, and we are ready. We want to sign up. I showed them, and they are still making money today to tomorrow. Each day they come to my DM, they always tell me, thank you for introducing us to this wonderful business. This RoyalQ is a wonderful business. So you don't have to feel some kind of way that, okay, maybe it will crash. If RoyalQ today say that they don't want to continue providing service to their user, your money is not with them. That is why we say you need basic knowledge. You need this preliminary knowledge. When you know all these things, you have the confidence to talk about this business. You have this morale. You'll be convinced of what you are selling out. So another knowledge you need to have is that RoyalQ is a marathon, not a sprint. Building a business is a marathon, not a sprint. So you just have to show up, be disciplined, consistent in creating in creating content. And in RoyalQ, that's just like I told you, we hold you by your hands and we teach you how you can excel. If you don't have anything to post about RoyalQ, you can post. If you don't have results, you can post your partner's results. We have a group for those that activated their robots. Most of us are in that group. So most people post their result there. You can as well repost those results. Post them every day. Talk about RoyalQ, and you'll be surprised at the benefits, the improvement you will see. you know so don't understand that RoyalQ or any business you are venturing into is not a get rich quick scheme. RoyalQ is not a Ponzi, it's a business. So you have to treat it like a business. And in every business, you need to be consistent and dedicated. So that is the basic knowledge you need to have. First and foremost, you need to have a long-term vision. Secondly, you need to know about the business you are promoting. You need to have a fundamental knowledge about the business. Third, you need to be consistent. You need to be consistent. You need to be dedicated. Now, the fifth one is you need to have a channel whereby you are marketing this product. You need to have a channel whereby you are marketing this product. You cannot say you want to build a team and you don't have a means of communicating to the prospects. You need to have a channel. So for a start, you can start with your WhatsApp. Your contacts. You can start with your contacts. Start posting every day, just like I said. Even if you don't have the results yet, we have a group whereby you can repost team members' results. No, but no one will know that it's not your results. And when they ask you, you can as well tell them that this is a result of your team members. So it's not that you must lie that this is your result. No, you can tell this is your result of your team members. So with time on your own, you also grow your portfolio. So, and now the last knowledge I would like us to have is that you need to have this mindset of people telling you no. You need to have this discipline, this mindset that people should always tell you no. Because when you are marketing a product, when you are building a team, when you are referring someone to a business, not everybody you will meet will tell you yes. Some people will tell you no. So you shouldn't feel bad that people are telling you no. You should embrace the no more than the yes and work more on the no's so that you can achieve more. So when you talk about RoyalQ, now let me just summarize this by saying, now you say, how do we now make money talking about RoyalQ? Now let me briefly explain or give you the compensation plan of RoyalQ so that you understand what you are going into. So the compensation plan of RoyalQ, how RoyalQ has programmed is earnings, for users that want to engage into team building. So let me just briefly explain that aspect too, so that you will understand not just the preliminary knowledge, but you also understand the benefits you will get when you start talking about RoyalQ. So if one of the benefits you get is that you get, when you talk about RoyalQ rewards you. If you're in V1, RoyalQ rewards you $30. RoyalQ has a ranking scale of from V1 to V6. So in V1, RoyalQ rewards you $30. In V2, when you register someone, RoyalQ rewards you $40. In V3, RoyalQ rewards you $50. In V4, RoyalQ rewards you $60. In V5, RoyalQ rewards you $65, and in V6, RoyalQ rewards you $70. So you can see that the compensation plan of RoyalQ is very programmed in a way that if you really work hard, RoyalQ, the compensation plan is enough for you to achieve this financial freedom. Now, the V1, these are those that just newly activated their robots. You come into the business, you are a V1 automatically. And just like every other marketing fame, your aspiration is that you want to head this department. If at all RoyalQ is employing you, let me just say that. Let me say, if at all RoyalQ is employing you, your vision as a marketer will be that you want to top your your team. You want to become a team leader. You want to become the marketing head of the marketing head of the department. So that is kind of mentality you should also bring into this business. You should also know that as you are working for RoyalQ, even though it's your personal decision, but though as you're working for RoyalQ, you should also have targets. These are knowledge you are to groom yourself. If you want to go far, you should also have targets. You should also have targets that, okay, I want to enter V2 in 1 month, in 2 months. I want to enter V3 in 5 months, in 2 months, in 1 month. You should also have targets so that you can be ranking faster. That is how a good team builder should the kind of mindset he or she is supposed to have. So as you joining the business, you are automatically a V1. When you bring someone into the business, the person is automatically a V1. And the person you brought, you directly rewards you $30. So now I will love to teach us something about team building. I feel it is right. I also coach us on the structuring about team building so that you can easily attain or rank faster if at all you want to engage in team building. So I think I will teach us the structuring briefly too. So as a V1, you need to have 3 legs under you directly, the ones you register directly as a V1. So those 3 legs now, you need direct 3 and 20 people under your team. So those 3 legs should be direct, and the remaining 17 can be from your downlines. So those your downlines now, you should also work with them. Those your 3 downlines, you also work with them, so that when they rank, so that when you are ranking into V2, they are also ranking to V2. So when they rank to V2, it's easier for you to move to V3. From V1, you should be calculating V3 already. That is the best time for you to target V3. It's not when you're in V2. You're in V1, your target should be V3, not even V2. Because if you can structure your 3 legs properly, because in V1 you need, if in V2 rather, sorry, you need in V2 you need 3 V1s and directly, and a total number of 20. So in V3 you need 5 direct and a total number of 100 with 3 V2s. So you can see why it is important for you to start working from V1 so that you start working with your team. And that's why we say in RoyalQ, it is called team building, not referring. As you are growing, you are also pulling your downlines together. That is quality of a good team builder. You should always pull your downlines up. That way you move faster. You cannot move alone. If it's alone, we'll call it referring. We are calling it team building. So that is why I said I need to teach us the structuring. So that from V1, you're already targeting V3 already. And that V3, you need 5 directs and a total team of 100. And in V3, your direct is $50. Anybody you bring into the business, RoyalQ is giving you $50. Then from V3 to V4, you need a direct of 8 people. You need a direct of 8 people. And those 3 V3s will get you the 300 people you need to rank to V4. So you see why we say it is team building. You cannot move alone. So now that I've spoken about the structuring briefly, now I just want to give us a brief understanding of how the system works. Your team members, as they are also working, ranking up, you are also earning indirect rewards from your team members. So that's why you can see that you need to work with people so that you can make you can earn more. So RoyalQ is a servicing company. The main purpose of RoyalQ is to trade. So when you can actually coach people on how to trade properly with RoyalQ, RoyalQ then rewards you. This is team building. You won't get this reward if you are not doing anything in RoyalQ. If you're only trading, you get your profit. But this is reward. This is for team builders. So that you will not be saying, but I thought you said your money is with you. No, your money is your trading capital, and the profit you are trading from the market is with you. But in this team building, the money, the rewards you are getting is in RoyalQ. And that is where you can then transfer your money from RoyalQ to your exchange, probably to increase your trading capital, or you want to sell to a vendor. You can transfer from your RoyalQ to an exchange. And for you to use this software, you need to pay an annual fee of $120. That is like the shop rent for you to start a business. You pay an annual fee of $120, and you now get $20, though pending on your capital. But if you are using the minimum startup, which is 100 to 240 dollar for startup, you need minimum of $20 after you've deposited 120 for the activation of your robot. You need $20 for the gas fee. This gas fee, this is where the robot takes its own money. We told you that your money is not with RoyalQ. So your question should be, how does RoyalQ make their own money? So RoyalQ makes their own money when you make money. So when you make money, RoyalQ has a percentage of 20% from the from the gas fee. So they take their 20%, a fraction from the gas fee. So, and you are left with 80. But your total money, your total profit goes to your Binance or any exchange you are using. So they now take their own money from the gas fee you are leaving for them. So that is how RoyalQ makes its money. RoyalQ is not a get rich quick Ponzi. It's not a business that you just put money and it will grow. No, you have to work. So you have to keep those mindsets, those Ponzi mindsets, and start rechanneling your energy into building a legit business. So now I believe we all know, at least have a fundamental knowledge on how a team builder is supposed to behave, or the mindset of a team builder. So when you have this mindset, that is when you can now be making money from RoyalQ. So I think I will just pause here for now, and I will invite my co-host to say one or two before I invite my special guest to round it up. So Mr. Peter, are you there?
All right, that was amazing, wonderful presentation. That was great. You have heard it all. For all members here, please be encouraged that you need to understand this, that all have to build a team regardless. See, we must work together as a family, right? Because the reason why you're doing this is not currently now. You're doing it for the future reasons. The future is very bright. Crypto is our product. Is the product that RoyalQ is trading on. So the mindset of alleviating people out of poverty, we actually need. It has to start within us. So we have to channel the energy in terms of promoting this amazing business. We have to do everything possible to build our team. We have to work together as a leader. You're already a leader. The day you sign up, you're already a leader. and immediately you start referring someone, you're already a counselor. So if you sign up someone, you're already a counselor. Don't abandon them. Even if there are some questions they will throw at you, you don't know the answer to it. Reach out to the top leaders. They will assist you in those questions, right? So let's do everything possible to channel our energy in promoting this business, in promoting cryptocurrency. The major focus is crypto trading. Thank God we that are living in Nigeria, crypto is now legalized. No one will stop you tomorrow and start questioning you that why are you trading cryptocurrency. Very soon we are looking forward to create that more awareness, physical awareness, outreach. I'll call it outreach. The way our churches normally do it, sharing flyers, creating venue for more publicity. Please and please, wherever you are, do everything possible to preach the gospel, the good news of RoyalQ that has impacted millions of lives. The testimonies are there. This one not be saying chon chon chon. You can see it, you can feel it. There are other top leaders that they had a first stand on these things. They that started this business long ago. They have testified the goodness of it. So you can also be part of this testimony, but it takes consistency. It takes diligence. It takes more of you to actually learn that business mindset. It takes more of you to actually do that. So the most foundation of it is having a strong network. Having a strong network where people believes in you, believes in what you do. So I think that will have to be. So with no more wasting time, I think I don't know if our special guest is on ground now, so that he can also throw more light in the space of just 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So we'll round off for the day, or we'll take more questions after his one or two ways of encouragement. Then we'll take a few questions. Then we can call it a day. So our
Yeah,
special guest.
if you have question, you can put it in the chat box while our guest speaker is speaking. After him, we'll just attend to the questions. So if you have question, you can put in the chat box. Leader Born Grace, if you are here, please, you can take the mic. Okay, I think our leader is not, our special guest is not available. Okay, so I will just summarize this session by letting us know that affiliate marketing in general is one of the well-paying job currently in Nigeria because of the growing e-commerce. So just know that people are really making good money. RoyalQ has recorded a billionaire.
Is available now. Mr. Bongret, if you can hear us, just in 2 minutes, just throw more words of encouragement, more about team building, so can call it a day. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Obio, and thank you, Mr. Peter. So I don't have much to say. I just want to throw more light on what our leader has said. So in building a team, you have to have this knowledge of communication, knowing how to communicate with your team members, your downliners. Just know how to communicate with them, communicate, reaching out to them, know their progress and their challenges they are having. So after listening to them, knowing how they are progressing in the business, then you get your feedback. The last one is feedback, getting feedback from them. So when you've gotten feedback from them, you try to encourage them. The other one we have is your strategy. Like our leader said, you have to have a goal. You have to have a goal. your goal, your aim of promoting the business, and also you should have the knowledge of the business. So your target members, you should have them also at heart.
Okay. It's like he's also having a network issue. I don't know. Okay, leader of the OBO, you can continue. So you can continue. It's like
Okay.
we have. You can continue.
Yeah. So just like I
Are
was
we
saying, I think,
okay?
yeah,
We have a
we
question on the-
yes, I've
we have.
seen it. I will attend to. Let me just summarize. I will attend to the question. So Nigeria is growing in its e-commerce. You know, Nigeria now, we are now using more of electronic means now to make payments. So Nigeria, we are growing. You get, we are growing. So and most people are really making it from this platform. So that's why on Inoma, most people pay for such trainings, pay for on how to, if you want to learn about cryptocurrency, if you want to learn about technical analysis, if you want to learn about creating leads and all, you know, most people pay for all these things. But in RoyalQ, we give it to you free. That's why I keep telling you that we are team builders. We hold you by your hands. So you shouldn't be scared. You should not be, you must not know it all. You start and grow. That is it. So the question, how can one withdraw his reward in Naira? Yes, I said your reward. You can either withdraw it to your wallet, your exchange wallet. Maybe you want to use it to trade. But if you want it in Naira, you have to sell it. So you sell it to a vendor, or you can sell it in your wallet, like Bybit. You can sell it in the market in Bybit. So you can sell it anytime you like, or you do for a vendor and sell.
Addition to that, it's easy to actually make a sale, whatever exchange you are using. I think it's only a Binance that is having a little restriction concerning that. For example, in Bybit, you have to go for P2P withdrawal. P2P withdrawal, where the Bybit system will automatically peer you. You have to select an agent that will have to pair you with someone, and that person will pay you depending on the amount you want to pull out, you want to withdraw to your local bank account. So maybe it's $50. So automatically the conversion rate will still be there, which the agent will have to pay you in Naira. So immediately they pay you in Naira, you receive the alert. You have to log into your what's called your local bank account to check how much, if it's equivalent. After that, then you have to release the coin, release the assets that you have withdrawn. So when you automatically release it, so the person that paid you in Naira will receive it. So that is how it is done, withdrawing your digital asset down to your local bank account. Right.
Okay, thank you, Mr. P. I'm sorry, Mr. Joe, are you new to cryptocurrency? Do you have an activated robot? You can chat, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, good evening. I am not new. I think I'm more than a month old now. Just that some people have asked me how they are able to uh, get their money in Naira if they join. So I'm very curious about that. So I think he answered the question, because that was exactly the opposite of how we changed the Naira to USDT. Okay. It's okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So it's 9:30, so you thank you everyone for
The network again. Leader OBN, OBO, sorry. Leader OBO, if you can hear me. Your network again. Thank you very much, everyone that attended today's Zoom section. It's really an amazing one. Please and please, let's take this business serious. Let's do everything to take this business serious. You are all loved. I know success of a thing take time, takes consistency. You have to put in your best. Keep posting, keep sharing to your status. A lot of people, a lot of your contact list are seeing, they are seeing you, they are seeing you. So probably they have not yet convinced yet. They are not yet convinced. They will definitely one day ask you, what is this business all about? By little explanation and inviting them to the prospects class will broaden their knowledge about the business. By so doing, you have already gained one or two contacts that will have to join your team. So that is how it takes. Let's keep posting. Let's keep sharing about the business. Business is amazing. Make use of your social media. Stop wasting it. Create a page if possible so that you can share the goodness of this business. Share more screenshots. You don't have to wait for your own result to do that. There are several materials, there are several write-ups that you can actually get from the group. You can see some several write-up testimonies from those using RoyalQ and having testimonies. You can screenshot it and share it as well. That's part of the living testimonies. That's part of the testimony. That's it, everyone. Leader Oshari, you have one or two things to say before we call it a day?
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you're listening from. My network is pretty bad today. I don't know if you can hear me very well or hear me clearly.
Can hear you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Leader Obio, and thank you so much, Leader Bongrit. Also, Mr. P, thank you so much. I would just like to say that sharing this business is very important, and in as much as it is important, most of us, we don't know how to share it properly. We don't know how to share it properly. That's one thing. So I would advise most of us to, if you have any leader, just message them on WhatsApp and tell them to save your number, and you also save their number. And you can just easily copy and paste. Now, why I said that is a lot of us only focus on posting profit. No other thing, no explanation, nothing. You just post screenshot of profits. I don't know, but if I'm at the other end, I don't think if I keep seeing that screenshot, I don't think I will even bother. I'll just leave it at that. So you need to, sometimes you can post, design, short explanation. You can even pick a, maybe a day to explain on your status, what you're talking about, just to educate people. You can also educate people about cryptocurrency and just slide RoyalQ in there. Or just explain. You can explain briefly, not every time profit screenshots, and you just post it, nothing, you're not saying anything. You are just posting screenshots. So please, it's one thing to be consistent, and it's another thing to be consistently doing it the right way. So thank you so much, everyone. To every member here that keep showing up, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have an important topic, but yeah, 8:30 p.m. The same link. So please, let us keep learning. I know a lot of times when the market is down, people they don't want to they don't want to attend Zoom meetings, but that's not how it works. You don't attend Zoom meetings when the market is down. Once the market starts to pump, you start to run helter-skelter. That's not how it's supposed to be. You now want to catch up when the market is pumping. I get that a lot. A lot of people start messaging me whenever the market is pumping. That's why a lot of people start sliding into my DMs and start asking me one or two questions, which is wrong. So please, in any cryptocurrency, whether market is pumping, whether market is down, you need to be very active. And most especially safe when the market is down, because you need that knowledge when the market starts to go. Because once the bull run starts now, a lot of you don't even know what to do. So thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you to all the leaders, the co-hosts. Thank you for taking out time. It's not easy out of your busy schedule to host these meetings and cater to members. You are highly appreciated and it's not taken for granted. Thank you also to the dedicated members. Your work and your dedication, your consistency will definitely not go unnoticed. It will definitely show in your results. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.